Okay, so we have a number of examples here using the si clauses. So that's the sort of if-then clause or hypotheticals in Spanish. So wanted to have a few examples so we could reference these to practice or remember how to use these. And so again, what you'll see is the if or the si is going to be paired with the past subjunctive or imperfect subjunctive. And then on the other side, and of course you can change these around, but these will always be paired together. And then the rest of the hypothetical is going to be using the conditional tense. So you can see that over there. So let's take a look at these. Number one is, if you were to have more money, what would you buy? So we have here, si tuvieras, if you were to have, si tuvieras más dinero, ¿qué comprarías? What would you buy? All right, so notice how the question is working in there. And so obviously that's creating sort of a hypothetical question. Number two, if you could live in another country, what country would it be? Again, if or si is paired with the past subjunctive. So, si pudieras vivir en otro país, ¿qué país sería? What country would it be? And number three is, if you were to win a plane ticket, to where would you fly? Right, a lot of times we might even say, where would you fly? But really we should probably be saying, to where would you fly? Because it's a destination. And then you note that in Spanish, of course, because it says, ¿a dónde? If you were to win a plane ticket, to where would you fly? Si ganaras, again, pairing if with past subjunctive. Si ganaras un pasaje, ¿a dónde volarías? To where would you fly? And so here's three good examples of that. Okay, so we got number 4, number 5. And again, we're looking at if-then clauses. And so we want to check our answers, make sure they're right. And so we have here, if you could leave your house, to where would you go? Just playing around a little bit with the quarantine situation. So again, si is paired with the past subjunctive, right? That's something that, gotta have, right? So, si pudieras salir de tu casa, ¿a dónde irías? So, si pudieras and then irías. So, conditional, past subjunctive. If you were able to leave your house, to where would you go? Again, question mark and ¿a dónde irías? Good. And so, using pudieras is sort of a way to it's really like a nice way to use the language in terms of saying if you could and then whatever verb you want. So if you could study, if you could run, if you could serve, whatever that may be, you can always use pudiera or a conjugation of it, obviously, to agree with the subject. So number 5, if you were able to or could have dinner with 3 people from the past, who would it be? And so again, si pudiera cenar, if you were able to eat dinner, si pudiera cenar con 3 personas del pasado, ¿quiénes serían? ¿Quiénes serían, right? Plural. And so, of course, we could say, si cenaras con 3 personas del pasado, ¿quiénes serían? Which would be slightly different. Saying si cenaras con 3 personas del pasado, ¿quiénes serían? Is saying if you were to eat dinner, as opposed to saying if you were able to or could eat dinner with. So that's the only difference, really. That's so either one is fine, but again, just showing you how pudieras really works well in these situations. So yeah, so here's our 5 examples of si clauses or if-then clauses in Spanish.